Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. How are you today? So, um, hmm, pretty sure you've done this before, but I like to remind people this is not an exact science. We communicate the best way we can. Sometimes you got to stretch it outside the box a little bit. It's not an exact science. So if something doesn't make sense now, just keep it in mind. You'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. Go, I know what she's talking about. She's she's going like this, but she's got her head down. She is showing herself with a little boy. I think she has a little boy, so I'll just put that out there that that she plays with him consistently with a whole lot of love. And I don't know if you've heard me say before, little kids and animals, they see them, they hear them. No big deal because nobody's told them yet they can't do that. They're not supposed to. That you can't have an imaginary friend. So they're just open. They don't have any of the negative stuff that we hear later. So she spends a lot of time with this child. And she evidently feels like you need to know that. She says the numbers are not from her. Those are angel numbers. Those are from your guides and your angels. So whenever you get something like 111, 777, you get a certain set of numbers, just repeat, repeat, repeat. They're trying to get your attention. Google it. Google angel numbers, blah, blah, blah. Whatever it is, however many sevens or however many ones or whatever the sequence of numbers is, Google angel numbers, blah, blah, blah. And there'll be a message in there for you. So she's, she's holding up one finger. One time. I don't know what she's talking about. She's not explaining. She's just holding up a finger. Once is enough. And she was referring to all those other different things, but now she's saying that one time we did something that we really, really should not have done. Really shouldn't have done. And she's giggling. So, did you two do? Do you Did you guys one time do something really naughty that you shouldn't have? And she's not going to tell. It's your secret. You really shouldn't have done. Probably it sounds like the two of you together. And she's giggling. Our secret, pinky swear, pinky swear. But never forget. And then she's kind of she's going like this and giggling behind her hands, like she's so cute. She's very pretty. She says, I never felt pretty enough, but I didn't let that bother me. And other people would tell her she was pretty, and she'd go, what? Actually, had that happen to me yesterday in the grocery store. Two girls came by, and they went, you're very pretty, and I love your shirt. I went, what? Out of the blue, just, what? No, I'm not. So that's the kind of thing she's talking about. I don't feel like she had an ego about her. I don't feel she had an ego about her pretty on the outside, but she was prettier on the inside than she was on the outside. She didn't know it. It was just natural to her. It just, no big deal. You are a hero in her eyes. Not sure what she's referring to. And she stopped and she's listening because right now there's sirens. There's sirens. And I'm sure it's probably the ambulance because they're a little ways down the road. They come this way quite often. But anything that happens to me during a reading is meant for you, because she just totally stopped. So I don't know if you, I don't remember how she passed, and I've asked them not to show me because I cried too many times, after they would show me, because I'd feel it and see it, and I don't want to experience that anymore. So I don't know if you were there and heard sirens or why she's referring to these sirens. Whether they give you a chill now. She's not saying. It's her show. She can do what it say whatever she wants within reason. And she says something about remember the outcome. And it's not like something you need to dwell on. She's not saying what the outcome is. Oh, I hate when they're so vague sometimes. Remember the outcome. There's a prize in it. There's a prize in remembering the outcome. She's changing the words around, but she's still not elaborating on what that is. She says you'll know. So whatever the first thing that pops in your head is probably it. Horse and rider. No clue what that is. But you've been on a horse recently, or maybe you guys went horseback riding together. Or maybe you just saw one as you were driving down the road. Or you're going to see one in a minute. They just leave me so many options when they just blurt it out. Don't explain. I don't remember what she looks like, but she's taking her hair and she's kind of flipping it back, behind her ear, off her neck. It's not like being cute and coy and sexy or anything, just because it'd be getting in her way. So I'm assuming this is probably a habit she had. She says, I saw everything. She says, it is true that, I don't know if she died in a car wreck or what. And I don't have time to go back and try to look. Anyway, but I'm just going to say, like, let's say it was a head-on collision, and I don't know that. Because I don't want to know, really. Our soul, our spirit actually leaves the body, the physical body, right before it happens. It saves us the trauma of having to heal that later. And we usually, from what they've shown me, get to watch Usually we're a little confused at first because it's that quick, but we don't suffer. We don't have to deal with the trauma of it. She says, I saw it all, and it was okay. She was kind of like, okay, okay, it is what it is. And off she went. For some reason, she felt like she needed to explain that to you. So she says, remember the feeling of our friendship and apply that to other people. No, you can't trust everybody like we trusted each other. Okay, I just had, like I said, anything that happens to me during a reading, just had hair in my mouth. I have no clue where that came from. Just, it appeared in my mouth. So that's not a very nice sign, but you get that hair in your mouth out of the blue for no reason. Validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her. Hey, ask her to bring you something else. It's not a very pleasant one. Anyway, she wants you to remember the feeling of your friendship. She wants you to apply that to other people. She says, don't be selfish with it. Don't be selfish with it. You need to spread that feeling around. It wasn't meant just for us. Don't you think other people need that feeling too? Share it with the world. She said it's not special, but it is special. It was special. But it's not special because it's something that everybody should have. She says the world needs more of that. Spread it around. She's kind of being a little, not forceful, but a little adamant about it. She says you may not have the same relationship that we had, but go try to make friends with somebody else that looks like they need a friend. She's showing like an office type situation. Have no clue if you even work. Doesn't matter. She could just be showing a situation to get her point across. And it's like the girl at the next desk doesn't seem like she has a lot of friends. She seems really sad. She seems lonely, like nobody texts her, nobody calls her, that kind of thing. She wants you to reach out to that person. So when you observe somebody, and it doesn't mean that you work at a 9-to-5 job and sit at a desk. This could be just the way she's showing it. Or it could be you do. Maybe there is a girl sitting next to you. But she's showing you reaching out your hand to her. There's somebody that needs you to reach out to them. And it feels like almost a total stranger. That if you reach out with the kind of love that SAVANNA had, and that kind of friendship, that kind of light that glowed, she had a light that glowed out of her. And if you reach out to that person, they will probably have tears in their eyes because they will appreciate it that much. Just remember, I love you. Well, I'm keeping tabs on my baby. I would appreciate everybody down there to do the same. I can do things for him that you can't, and you can do things for him that I can't. Don't forget he was the love of my life. And still is. Sometimes it hurts watching, and we don't really hurt more if they're not even emotionally. But she's saying sometimes it hurts to watch others interact with him and snuggle and get playtime with him. She does, but it's in a different way. And he knows she's there. You are all blessed, and don't forget that. She wants you to know that. Think of your blessings, not the little nitpicky, little negative things. Think of your blessings and keep that in mind more than the little nitpicking things. With that, she's going to leave. She says, keep that foremost in mind, your blessings. Even if it's just that you can see this or hear this or have a device to listen to this or watch this. Think of all your blessings. She says, and that will make your light shine like it needs to shine. The blessings, not the, oh, the floor is dirty, I need to do laundry, blah, 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 dirty dishes. Oh, I'm looking at mine right now. It's the blessings that you have a washing machine, that you have a sink to wash dishes in. Think of it that way. Be happy that you have running water to wash the dishes. With that, she's leaving. Much love to you, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for loved ones with the noisy grand dog. Oh, Molly. She's a big girl. Much love to you. Thank you for being patient.